My name is Joey. I'm 32 years old. I earn 1.27 million yuan a year. In the eyes of others, I'm the definition of success. I have a car, a house, and a beautiful wife.
Su Ying.
She's 8 months pregnant. How are you feeling today? My life seems perfect. But I have one rule. Or rather, a quirk that no one else can understand. My wife and I strictly split all expenses 50-50. She takes the subway to work. It takes an hour and a half. But we agreed. We work our own jobs, spend our own money, and naturally handle our own commutes. Joey, didn't you drive your wife to work again? She's over 8 months pregnant, isn't she? And you still let her squeeze onto the subway every day? She has her own hands and feet. Why can't she go by herself? How is that the same? She's heavily pregnant. What if something happens? We're both adults. We have to be responsible for our own choices. We're equal partners in this marriage. It's not about one person supporting the other. That's so cold-blooded. Cold-blooded? Maintaining independence without relying on others is the most perfect kind of marriage. Eating instant noodles was her choice. Maybe she wants to save money, or maybe she likes the taste. Either way, it has nothing to do with me. It's only fair. Zoe, can you pick me up tonight? I don't feel very well today. My legs are really swollen. It hurts to walk. I have an important business dinner at 7. You can take a taxi home. We'll split the fare. Never mind. I've been considerate enough. I even told her to take a taxi, and we're still splitting the cost. Adults shouldn't be so dependent on others. Your ankles are so swollen. Why didn't you take a taxi? You're back so late. Do you know how worried I was? I missed the last bus. And my phone died. Actually worry about me? Your prenatal checkup is the day after tomorrow, right? I'll go with you. You'll go with me? Will I have to pay for your lost wages then? Honey, I have a major anatomy scan tomorrow. Can you come with me? I can, but based on my hourly rate. Spending the morning with you will cost 2,400 yuan. Accompanying you to a checkup is your personal request. You'll need to transfer the money to me. Since then, she never asked me to go with her to another checkup again. I won't charge you this time. Forget it, Joey. You're all about fairness. It's better if we keep the accounts clear. Prenatal checkup, the day after tomorrow. Joey's attendance, 4 hours of lost work. Calculated at 610 yuan per hour. Total, 2,440 yuan. Pending payment. March 5th. Purchase 2 cans of prenatal milk powder. Total, 798 yuan. Zhou Yi's share, 399 yuan. March 12th. Pregnancy nutrition course. 1,200 yuan. Zhou Yi's share. 600 yuan. April 2nd. Down syndrome screening. Cost. 1,450 yuan. Zhou Yi's share. 725 yuan. What is the meaning of this? Didn't we have a mutual understanding from the start? Jingjing, even though we're married, we have financial freedom and personal freedom. I don't support you, and you don't depend on me. We're modern-day soulmates. Exactly. I'm keeping track because I understand you. Didn't you say even brothers keep clear accounts? We're a married couple, so we should be even clearer.
Sujing.
Do you think this is all that's left between us? You're carrying our child after all. The child? Right. The child's expenses will naturally be split 50-50 as well. I've already calculated it. Starting from the preparation for pregnancy, the folic acid I took, to the various supplements after conceiving, and the prenatal checkup fees, the crib bottles, diapers. I've already purchased these in advance. These are the material costs. I have the receipts. We can reconcile the accounts. Then there are the intangible costs. Intangible costs? What do you mean? For example, the physical damage caused to my body by pregnancy, and my lost wages. Because of this pregnancy, I lost a promotion opportunity. These losses are intangible costs. Sujing, have you gone mad? I'm not mad. Zhou Yi, you're the one who taught me that everything must be fair. That night, I couldn't sleep. I looked at her back, and for the first time she felt like a stranger. It felt like something was spinning out of control. Isn't today the weekend? Where is she? Mom, he treats me quite well. Yes. I have enough money. I don't need him to support me. You're not in good health, so don't come over. Everything is fine with me. Do I really treat her well? She seems so gentle. Things were really good. How could last night have happened? You're awake. Breakfast is on the table. Heat it up yourself. The things for the nursery, are they all bought? How much did they cost? I'll transfer half to you. No need. Those things, I bought them for my child. They have nothing to do with you. End of story. Sujing, what do you mean? That's my child too. Is it? A father who wants to go 50-50, even on a crib. Joey, isn't this the fairness? You want it? You're independent and so am I. Now it's the same for the child. I will take responsibility for my child myself. I really need to talk to her. Jingjing, we're a couple. Splitting expenses is just a lifestyle. It doesn't mean we don't have feelings. I did it so you could maintain your independence and dignity. You can understand my good intentions, can't you? Joey, you're absolutely right. (3 p.m. to 5 p.m.) Marital emotional communication. Duration 2 hours. Based on local psychological counseling rates. 300 yuan per hour. Total, 600 yuan. Since I primarily provide it. Emotional value and listening. This fee will be covered by Joey. If there's nothing else, I'm going back to my room. She's mad. She's really gone mad. Or perhaps, I'm the one who's mad. It hurts. My stomach hurts so much. What's wrong, Jingjing? Are you in labor? To the hospital. Let's go to the hospital right now. Wait. What is it now? Look what time it is. My bag. Bring that ledger. At a time like this, you're still thinking about that damn notebook? Bring it, in case we need to spend money. We need to keep a clear record. Feel like something has reached a breaking point. It's about to explode. Luckily, it was just Braxton Hicks. Family member, please go pay the hospital deposit. Okay. $5,000 yuan, half each. You pay first. And I'll record it in the ledger. Hospital deposit, 5,000. I'll transfer 2,500 to you. I feel like between us, nothing is left but cold numbers and transactions. Can't go on like this. I have to do something. What's this? Jingjing. These are brochures for postpartum centers and maternity matrons. I've already looked into it. These are the best in the city. Like this Nanny Lu. She's famous in the industry and very experienced. I hope that you and the baby can get the best care. And the cost? 88,000 for the center and 26,000 for the matron. But we don't need to split this. I should pay for it. Then why the previous checkup fees? And the milk powder money? Why did you calculate those so clearly? Joey, between us, the word shit disappeared long ago. This 114,000 can be considered your investment in the child. When he grows up, I'll tell him that his father invested this sum when he was born. He will need to, based on a 5% annual return, repay it to you with interest. What exactly do you want? I don't want anything. I'm just using the method you taught me to handle everything between us. Fairness. Since then, that ledger has been placed on the living room table in the most prominent position, the end. She writes a few notes every day. As the due date approaches, it's getting harder for her to move around, but she's never asked me for help. We live under the same roof. Yet a single ledger has split us into two different worlds. She buys her own groceries, cooks her own meals, and goes to her checkups alone.
Vegetables, 6 yuan per pound.
Split 50/50th. Zhou Yi's share 3 yuan. Utilities 300 yuan. Split 50/50th. Zhou Yi's share 150 yuan. Prenatal music subscription 25 yuan. Split 50/50th. Zhou Yi's share 12.5 yuan. Hey mom. Jingjing is due soon, right? I'll come over next week to take care of her. Jingjing. My mom is coming next week to help you during your recovery. Of course your mom is welcome to stay. But there are a few things we should clarify beforehand. Like what? If your mom comes, the grocery and utility bills will need to be recalculated. And we can't let her work for nothing. A nanny costs at least 5,000 yuan a month these days. You'll need to pay that amount. Most importantly, during my postpartum recovery, if I have any friction with your mother that causes me mental distress, how will those damages be calculated? We can draft an agreement first. It's better to be clear about the terms now. It's better for everyone. That's only fair, isn't it? I lost. I lost completely. The cage of fairness I built with my own hands has locked me inside for good. While she long ago, atop the ruins of that cage, established a cold, rational order. Mom, you'd better not come. Why? I've already looked at flights. Jingjing. She wants to go to a postpartum center. Everything is arranged. It's more professional there. Yi. Tell me the truth. Is something going on between you two? No, we're fine. (29, 30, 31, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Mr. Zhou, the bidding for the Shenzhen project has been moved up. The chairman insists that you attend in person. It's a 2-day trip. What should I say? that I'll be back soon? Or, call me if anything happens? But those words, I can't seem to say a single one. Between us, seems small talk is no longer necessary. I'm going on a business trip for 2 days. Okay. Email me the bill. I wonder what she's doing. This is a photo I took of her when we first met. Back then, we would argue over a bowl of noodles about who should pay. But those arguments were just a sweet game, not painful like they are now. Our proposal. And that concludes the details of our proposal. Thank you, everyone. Love. And this isn't a wife telling her husband that she's in labor. This is a business email. A formal report on project progress. Mr. Zhou, the results aren't out yet. Where are you going? I have to go back. As her husband and the father of her child, how could I let her face this all alone? I'm such a jerk. Inhale. Good. Now exhale slowly. Sujing, why didn't you call me? This is a huge deal. You sent a WeChat to say you're back? You're back. You were in a meeting. That notification was the most timely project update I could provide. You're still using those terms? And who are you? Hello. I am Ms. Su Jing's hired doula. A doula? I need professional emotional support and labor guidance. I'll cover this cost myself. You don't need to split it. Jingjing, that's not what I meant. Family member, please come sign. She's ready for the delivery room. Let him sign. He's the child's father. She said, the child's father. Not my husband. I don't feel like I'm signing to welcome a new life. I feel like I'm signing a death warrant for my marriage. I'm clearly the father and her husband, but now, compared to the others, I'm nothing more than a ridiculous outsider. Look at the others. The things that once made me proud now feel incredibly piercing. When Su Jing and I first got married, didn't we agree to split everything? Why? Mr. Zhou, you owe me 3 cans of cola this month and half a movie ticket. Please pay up soon. Well, Miss Sue, your share of the rent and utilities hasn't been paid yet. Isn't it time to renew? Marriage is like starting a company together. And we were each other's most perfect partners. But when one side starts taking losses, and the other turns a blind eye, then that company is not far from bankruptcy. When Su Jing got pregnant, she invested her body, her career, and her emotions. Me? Why was I haggling over the cost of formula and checkups? I really am a hopeless bastard. Su Jing's family, the mother is losing strength. Go buy something high energy. Chocolate energy drinks. Hurry. Okay, I'll get them right now. Right now. Congratulations, it's a boy. 6.8 pounds. Both mother and son are doing well. My
Son.
Jing. You've worked so hard. I was wrong before. I'm sorry. Don't forget to send me the receipt for the chocolate. We'll split it. Jing, have some water. The doctor said the baby's vitals are all great. He's very healthy. Have you thought of a name? The one we liked before. How are you feeling? Does the incision still hurt? Can you please stop talking? I need to rest. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry to trouble you. It's no trouble at all. The gentleman hired me to take care of you. I made some millet and date porridge to help you recover. It's good, sweet. She can be politely grateful to a total stranger. Yet she treats me like I'm invisible. Sir. Did you and your wife have a fight? A woman risks her life to give birth. What she needs most is comfort and care. You should say some kind words and try to soothe her. Between us, it's long past the point where a few kind words can fix things. The baby is back. He's such a good boy. Don't worry, I'll have the nanny bring him to you. Don't touch me. Mom, please bring the baby to my wife. I want so badly to hold them both in my arms and beg her to let us start over. But have I already lost that right? Sit down. Take a look at this. What is this? You can look through it. I have a backup on my phone. I'll explain it to you. Part 1. Direct material costs. All expenses from conception to birth. Folic acid. Prenatal milk supplements. Registration fees. These total 98,745.50 yuan. We have already split these 50/50ths, so this is just for reference. Part 2. Indirect career costs. Before I got pregnant, I received a promotion email for project director. The promotion came with a salary increase of 40%. I gave that up because of the pregnancy. Based on a model calculation, my career losses over the next 5 years, including raises, bonuses, and options, total 650,000 yuan. Part 3. Physical health costs. Stretch marks from pregnancy. Diastasis recti and pelvic floor damage. Analysis of pregnancy-induced hypertension. Risk of postpartum urinary incontinence. Based on personal injury compensation standards. And market rates for cosmetic repair. Total 480,000 yuan. Part 4. Mental and emotional costs. Compensation for mood swings during pregnancy. Morning sickness, edema, insomnia, etc. Compensation for physiological pain. Commuting alone. Emotional labor spent on prenatal checkups. Value compensation. Caused by partner's words and behavior. Compensation for mental stress and emotional harm. Total 551,254.5 yuan. Grand total 1.78 million yuan. I'm giving you 3 days to settle this in one lump sum.
Soothing.
What is the meaning of this? Isn't fairness what you wanted most? Now, it's your turn to pay. Sujing, you're crazy. 1.78 million? This isn't going Dutch at all. This is extortion. I'm not crazy. Zoe. I'm more clear-headed now than I've ever been. We're husband and wife. How could you use this method to calculate our relationship? Our relationship was calculated the moment you let me squeeze onto the subway 8 months pregnant. It was already settled then. Our child was calculated when you said you'd charge me for lost wages to take me to a checkup. That was settled too. You're the one who taught me that everything between us can be quantified and calculated. I'm just following your rules more thoroughly and more fairly. But this money is unreasonable. Physical damage? Mental exhaustion? Legally speaking, there's absolutely no basis for this. You can consult your lawyer. My lawyer told me that although marriage law doesn't explicitly state these things, during the division of assets, the judge will consider the special contributions made during pregnancy and nursing, as well as whether the other party is at fault. D. Divorce? That settlement plan I just gave you might not be a legal document, but it can prove to the court that our marriage was built from the very beginning on a certain kind of principle of fairness. So she had been prepared all along. Do you really want to divorce me? What else, Joey? Do you think there's any point in us continuing like this? Between us, besides this ledger and this child, what's left? Then the child. What about the child? I'll take the child. I don't need you to pay any child support. Once I'm discharged, I'll transfer half of the assets under my name to him and set up a trust fund. As for you, consider this money the price for buying back your freedom. Once this is paid, we're even. You can see the child whenever you want. I won't stop you. Between us, there will only be the simple relationship of being the child's parents. That's very fair, isn't it? Fairness. The word I once believed in most now feels like the most vicious curse. Lawyer Lou, my wife, she wants a divorce. She gave me a settlement plan for $1.78 million. Mr. Zhou, legally speaking, this plan indeed has no direct legal enforceability, but this goes to court. An industry elite with $1 million salary, making his heavily pregnant wife squeeze onto subways and eat instant noodles and charging her for lost wages to take her to checkups. I don't need to tell you whose side public opinion will be on. Once exposed, your career and company reputation will suffer a devastating blow. She's not just fighting a lawsuit. She's aiming for the heart. Yet, she wants me to use this $1.78 million to pay for my fairness. I thought I was giving her independence and respect. Turns out, it was all just cruelty I inflicted. Mr. Zhou, what can I do for you today? A transfer. All of this used to be a symbol of my success. Today, feels like a ridiculous pantomime. Transfer this amount to this card. Mr. Zhou, $1.78 million is not a small amount. Are you sure you want to transfer it all to this account? I'm sure. Every second here is a countdown to the end of my marriage. All set, Mr. Zhou. Please take this. Now, all the debt I owe her has turned into this string of numbers. Why don't I even have the courage to push open this door anymore? Turns out, even without me, she can take care of the child just fine. Don't speak. I'm putting the baby to sleep. I received it. Joey, our accounts are settled. From today on, you're free. Every corner of this house is filled with traces of her and the baby. And here is the nursery she decorated herself. We really did love each other once. Now I've pushed her away with my own hands. Who is it? She's still in the hospital. And yet I still wonder if she's come back. These are the shoes she wore every day to squeeze onto the bus and subway. I thought I gave her equality and respect. But now I finally understand. I built a cage out of fairness. I locked myself inside, enjoying absolute rationality and safety, while I'm trapped here forever. Mr. Zhou, the client's advance payment has arrived. You absolutely must come to the celebration dinner tonight. I won a project worth tens of millions, but I lost my entire world. Since then, I receive a text message every day from Su Jing's phone. So late. Will there be no news today? My son is so handsome. Zhou Ziqian, tentative name, day 7. Weight, 3.6 kilograms. Length, 51 centimeters. Health status, good. This is the daily status report. Josephine. You even decided on his name, all by yourself. If I just clear all this out, can I clear you out of my world too? This looks so familiar. The date is the first day we were married. June 5th, Joey worked late. I ordered his favorite pizza. 128 yuan recorded. When he gets his bonus, he has to treat me to double. August 20th, Qixi Festival. Joey gave me perfume. I gave him a razor. Perfectly equal. I'm such a great housekeeper. November 2nd, we had a fight. He said we're adults and must be responsible for our choices. He said we're equal partners, not one person supporting the other. We're adults, responsible for our choices. We're equal partners, not one person supporting the other. I actually said such bastardly things to her back then. When the ledger only has cold numbers and no longer has love, so-called fairness becomes the most hurtful weapon. What have I done? What on earth have I done? I actually became the father I hated most. My father was a gambling addict. He gambled away all the family savings. I beg you, stop gambling. Leave some money for the child's tuition. There's not a cent left in the house. You eat my food, live in my house. What right do you have to ask me for money? If you want money, go earn it yourself. I was wrong. I'm just using a more sophisticated and dignified way to repeat my father's atrocities. He used fists and verbal abuse. I use fairness and rules. In essence, we're just as cold and just as selfish. Turns out, I'm the most ridiculous one. The one who needs to be held accountable most. I can't hide anymore. I'm going to see him. My son. How can I face Su Jing? And how can I embrace my son? Sir, this is a restricted lane. You can't park here for long. Hello, sir. Who are you looking for? I'm looking for
Su Jing.
You must be Mr. Zhou. Miss Su mentioned that you're the child's father. Every Wednesday and Saturday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., you have 2 hours of visitation. Today is Wednesday, and it's 3:05 p.m. You have 1 hour and 55 minutes left. Please follow me. She's calculated everything so clearly, just like the old Su Jing.
MS Su.
Mr. Zhou is here. You're here. I bought some things for the baby. Put them over there. Where's the baby? In the nursery. The nurse is giving him a bath. Have a seat. How's the company doing? It's fine. That project. We secured it. Congratulations. We got it. Thank you.
MS Su.
The baby's finished his bath. It's Xiqian. My son. Baby. Look who's here. Can I hold him? Is she going to refuse me? His neck is still very soft. When you hold him, one hand should be like this, supporting his head and neck. The other hand supports his bottom and waist. Like this. Gently. Right now, she's like a professional parenting instructor giving a lecture to a student. Calm and objective. He's so soft. So light. Like a cloud. Agent. It's Daddy. Jing. I'm sorry. Thank you. Jing, I love you. Look at me. Look at our child. It's 5 o'clock. You should go. Okay. For the following Wednesdays and Saturdays, I began to fulfill my fatherly duties, as if I were executing a contract. Whenever I held that tiny body, I could feel my heart slowly being filled. That feeling was something I'd never experienced before. It felt more grounding and satisfying than signing any multi-million-dollar contract. His jaundice levels are a bit high today. The doctor said he needs more sunlight. Okay, I've got it. We switched to this brand of formula, and he seems to have a bit of diarrhea. Also, his umbilical cord fell off today. We no longer look like a couple. We're just two partners working on a project called Zhou Ziqian. For the second phase of this project, the estimated revenue, we need to control it within. Mr. Zhou? Mr. Zhou? Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Let's continue. These figures and models I was once so proud of now seem dull and tedious. Since then, I've started to space out frequently. My image as a decisive elite who always puts work first is crumbling bit by bit. Mr. Lee, look. My son smiled for the first time yesterday. He's cute, right? He's quite cute. Zoe, you've seemed like you've lost your soul lately. Are you just too excited about being a dad? Your wife's finished her postpartum recovery, right? Why don't you bring her out to meet us? She's still resting. You'd better treat her well, kid. If you don't step up while she's recovering, you'll pay for it later. Yeah. That ledger has already made me pay. Mr. Zhou, the chairman is waiting in his office. Sit down, Joey. Your performance lately has been very poor. Chairman. Last quarter, you landed that big project in Shenzhen. I was very pleased. I thought you build on that success and reach new heights. But look at this month's performance report. There were errors. Just yesterday, you messed up the decimal point on a quote for an important contract. Finance hadn't caught it in time. The company would have lost millions. Chairman. It's my fault, Zoe. I'm the one who promoted you. I've always had high hopes for you. You're smart, decisive, and ambitious. But you've really disappointed me lately. Is something going on at home? I heard your wife gave birth. That's a good thing. But a real man doesn't let his family interfere with his career. Look at me. When I was starting the business, I didn't go home for 3 days and nights. I didn't even make it for my son's birth. You have to understand. Career is the foundation of a man's life. I used to think that too, that as long as I was successful, I'd have everything. But looking at him now, I suddenly wonder, during those nights he didn't go home, did his wife, like Su Jing, hold up the whole world alone? I'm giving you a week off. Go back and get your head straight. Sort out your family matters. I hope that after your leave, I'll see the old, invincible Zoe again. By then, you're still in this state. I understand. Thank you, Chairman. I didn't tell anyone that I was forced to take a leave. When my child grows up, will he be this happy too? I want to see him, but I don't dare go, because it's not my visitation time. Hello, Mom. Zoe, do you think I'm dead or something? Mom? What's wrong? In the last 2 weeks, how many times have I called you? Why didn't you answer? I was in a meeting. Meetings. All you know is meetings all day long. Your wife gave birth to a big healthy boy. Don't you even think about coming to see me? Jingjing said you were busy and told us not to disturb you. But no matter how busy you are, can't you even make a phone call? Do you still care about your mother? I don't care what you say. I've already bought a high-speed train ticket for tomorrow. I'm going to see my grandson. Mom, don't come. Kid. Why such a strong reaction? What do you mean by that? I mean, Jing. She's afraid you'll get tired. The postpartum center takes good care of her. Don't go through the trouble. We're going to see our grandson, not to wait on her. What's the trouble in that? Zoe, tell me the truth. Did you and Jingjing have a fight? No. Mom, don't guess. We're doing great. Great. Then why is it that on Jingjing's social media, there isn't a single post about you and the baby? And when I call her, she hangs up after just a few words. Mom, don't overthink it. She's just tired from having the baby. I don't care. I must see my grandson tomorrow. If you don't come to the high-speed rail station to pick me up, I'll find my own way there. It's over. The fragile lie I built with my own hands is about to be exposed. I look at your car. You don't even have a baby car seat. Are you even a father? Mom, Zichen is still at the postpartum care center. It's not needed. Come here. Look at this. I went through several streets back home to pick these out for my grandson. Mom, Zichen has clothes. It's too much trouble to bring them all this way. What do you know? The moment I thought about seeing my grandson, I was so anxious I wanted to fly there right now. Jingjing, my grandson. Why is there no sign of life in this house? Where are Jingjing and the baby? Then why are you just sitting at home? Why aren't you with them? She's at the postpartum care center. I came back to get something. You live here alone? Where are Jingjing's things? Why can't I see even one piece of her clothing in this house? Mom, don't go in. I. Tell Mom the truth. Did you two break up? Cry I. Let it all out, you'll feel better. Mom. It's my fault. It's all my fault. I. Tell Mom. What exactly happened? Mom. That's just how it is. I'm afraid Jingjing won't forgive me. You are so foolish. I always thought that you worked so hard to make money because you wanted to escape the shadow your father cast over us. I always thought you were different from your father. But I never expected that you would just use a different way to become him. Back then, your father felt that every penny a woman spent of his was a debt she owed him. And you feel that every penny you spend on a woman must have a return. Everything has to be calculated clearly. You both have been blinded by money. A home is a place for love, not a place for settling accounts. Jingjing was so miserable during her pregnancy, yet you didn't even show her any concern. You let her squeeze onto the subway alone to go to her prenatal checkups. It's not that she's crazy. It's you who are crazy. What you owe her, you won't be able to repay in this lifetime. Yes, Mom. I owe her. In this lifetime, I'll never be able to repay it. Take me to see her and the baby. Jingjing is a good girl. I want to apologize to her in person. It is our Zhou family that has failed her. When I talk to Jingjing later, don't interrupt. I know. Mom, why are you here? Is this my grandson? Oh my. He looks so healthy. So handsome. Mom, you came all this way. Why bring so many things? Sit down, please. Mom, would you like some water? I'll have the nurse bring some over. No, I don't want any. Jingjing. Child. Mom. It's all in the past. It's not in the past, Jingjing. It is our Zhou family that has failed you. It's me. It's me who failed to raise this scoundrel properly. I didn't come here today to ask you to forgive him. The terrible things he has done, let alone you. Even I, as his mother, cannot forgive. I just wanted to come and see you. See my grandson. And apologize to you in person. When you were heavily pregnant, he let you go alone to squeeze onto the subway and eat instant noodles. Every time I think of that scene, my heart Aches as if it's being carved by a knife. You went through the gates of hell to give birth. Yet he, as your husband, wasn't by your side. It is our Zhou family's loss to have such a good daughter-in-law and not know how to cherish her. Since the baby was born, this is the first time I've seen her cry. It wasn't a loud, wailing cry, but a silent, long repressed overflow of grievances. Jingjing, sit down. Jingjing. I know it's too late to say anything now. Mom only has one request. Could you please ask him to leave? Could you please let me and Mom have a quiet talk? Okay. You go out first. There, don't cry. Crying during your postpartum recovery is bad for your eyes. Tell Mom whatever is bothering you. I clearly looked down on his cowardice and incompetence since I was a child, to draw a line between us. I fought with all my might to climb up. But in the end, I never actually escaped his shadow. I treated marriage like a business contract, and my partner like a business partner. I thought that as long as I calculated the rights, responsibilities, and benefits clearly, I could avoid all risks and harm. I thought that as long as I didn't love, I wouldn't be abandoned. Get up. How did it go? I talked to Jingjing a lot. She is a good girl, and a girl who has suffered a lot. She has been holding it all together alone for years. It's too exhausting. Jingjing agreed that I can come visit the baby often. Then what about Marai? Jingjing needs time, she said. She only wants to take good care of the baby now, and doesn't want to think about anything else. After her postpartum recovery, she will move out with the baby. Move out? Mom? What about me? What am I supposed to do? Is she going to take the baby and disappear from my world completely? Does she have no attachment at all to that home? What you need to do now is not to beg for her forgiveness, nor to force her to come back. What you need to do is to first figure out who you are. You need to think clearly what kind of home you really want, what kind of wife you want, and what kind of father you want to be. You haven't even healed the illness in your own heart, so how can you expect others to love you? Person filled with fear and insecurity, how could they possibly bring happiness and warmth to others? Dr. Chun, I booked a psychological consultation yesterday. And 2:30. Mr. Zhou, our consultation time today is 50 minutes. I know. Taking this step is not easy. There's no need to rush. You can start from wherever you feel comfortable. Or we can start by talking about the things deepest in your memory. You eat my food and live in my house. How dare you still ask me for money? If you want money, go earn it yourself. Mr. Zhou, you aren't hating your father. You are just afraid of becoming him. But now Mr. Zhou, you should learn to embrace that little boy you once were. Go tell him. It's okay. You're all grown up now. You're capable of protecting yourself. You don't need to use indifference and logic anymore to shield yourself. But can I really do it? Of course you can. If you'd like, you can start systematic psychotherapy here at our clinic. We will help you overcome your psychological barriers. Attorney Liu, please help me set up a trust fund in my own name. The beneficiary will be my son, Zhou Ziqian. Are you sure you want to transfer 70% of the assets under your name, including real estate, stocks, and cash, into that fund? Yes, I'm doing this simply as a father. I want to provide my son with a solid and unconditional safety net, so that in his life, he'll never have to experience the kind of things I went through, the fear and humiliation that come from a lack of money. You're back just in time. I was just looking for you to discuss the new project. Chairman, I'd like to resign. Zoe, are you out of your mind? Maybe. But in my 32 years of life, I've never been as clear-headed as I am now. Mr. Zhou actually resigned. I heard it took him 10 years to reach $1 million salary. And he just quit like that. He must be crazy. I used to think that a career was the foundation of a man's life. But now I understand. That family is. Jingjing reached out to me on her own. I'm going to get my family back. I'll make her believe in me again. I accepted an offer from another company. The position and salary are a big step down. But the working hours are much more regular. I can spend more time with my family. I'm becoming more and more attached to these warm and beautiful days. By the way, yes, that trust fund you set up earlier, the lawyer contacted me today. He said, you put most of your assets into it. Why? It's what I should do as a father. It doesn't matter who his mother is, or what happens between us. It has nothing to do with that. I just don't want his life to be troubled by money anymore. Zoe, what's wrong? The ledger. Jing. Did I do something wrong? What is this? Take a look. Day 10. The jaundice is gone. He's become a fair-skinned baby. Day 25. He smiled at mommy for the first time. My heart just melted. 4 months old. He can grab daddy's finger now. He's quite strong. 1 year old, he can say daddy. Even if it's unintentional, someone was still as happy. As a giant kid, he spun him around a dozen times. The old ledger is all filled up. All the old debts have been settled. Now we have a new ledger. This one is very, very long. It might take a lifetime to write. I can't finish this one alone. Are you willing to keep writing it with me? I am. I'm willing to do it for a lifetime. I know that between Su Jing and me, that contract about love might have expired long ago. But a more important, lifelong contract of family and responsibility has only just begun.